You hear it all the time. People are packing up and leaving California. And the truth is, a lot of people have. But what you don't always hear about are the seniors that left California but actually want to move back. So in this video, I'll explain why seniors are relocating back to Southern California and why so many end up choosing to live in a 55 and older community. Hi, my name is Casey, and every week I get calls from seniors that are considering making the move back to Southern California. And I know that probably sounds strange, especially with all the stories you hear about people leaving California. But there are seniors that moved out of California, but now have a desire to actually move back. And there's one overwhelming reason that I hear over and over again. And it's not the weather, and it's not the beaches. These seniors want to move back to be closer to their adult kids and their grandkids. But when people try to move back to Southern California, it's not always that easy. Costs here have continued to go up, and affordability is a huge issue. Things like taxes, insurance, gasoline, and utility costs are all very expensive here. And it's not uncommon for people to discover that the home they sold just a few years ago has gone up in value since they left. And in many cases, it's gone up to the point that they simply can't afford to move back to a similar home in the same neighborhood. So in order for seniors to move back to Southern California, we often have to search for more affordable options. And that can be in the form of a home in a traditional neighborhood, but it can also be in a senior community. And once people start looking at the available homes and prices here in Southern California, many seniors realize that a 55 and older community could actually be a better fit. And in many cases, it's a more affordable option too. So here are a few reasons why many seniors end up choosing a 55 and older community over a traditional neighborhood. The reason number one, the social environment. Now the reality is, your social life simply can't depend on only your kids and your grandkids. And this really is one of the biggest reasons why people consider a senior community. And even though many seniors decide to move back to be near their kids and grandkids, they're in a very different stage of life than they are. They're still working, they're raising their families, and they're juggling school schedules, sports, and their careers. So their lifestyle might be much busier than yours. And while you'll definitely see them more often, you probably won't see them every single day unless you're involved in helping out with childcare. But in a 55 and older community, you'll have plenty of opportunities to meet people in the same age group as you. Plus, you'll find clubs, groups, and events to keep you busy in your free time. And this really can create a good balance. You get to enjoy your family, plus you'll have your own community and friends too. Reason number two, the homes are designed for seniors. Now, many of the people that I work with were coming from much larger homes. So think two-story homes with big yards and with lots of maintenance. But when seniors start looking at homes here, they realize they don't necessarily want or need the same things anymore. And if you've ever visited a senior community, you know these communities offer single-story homes, lower maintenance, and smaller lot sizes. And this type of living really reduces the amount of time and money that you need to spend on your home. And it gives you more time to do the things you actually enjoy. And for most seniors, this is exactly what they're looking for. And reason number three, being around other seniors. Now this one's a little more subtle, but it does matter. But I've had several clients tell me they don't want to feel like the only retired couple on the block. And in a traditional neighborhood, most of your neighbors will still be working full time. So they'll have different schedules and a very different lifestyle than you. But in most 55 and older communities, you'll be surrounded by people who are generally in a similar stage of life as you are. And that changes the feel of a neighborhood. And again, some people love this and others don't. But you'll typically find more daytime activities, more flexibility with schedules, and a lot more opportunities to make connections and friendships. Now, reason number four, long-term planning. When seniors move back to Southern California, it's typically not a short-term move. They're usually thinking long-term. So things like accessibility, safety, lower maintenance, proximity to healthcare, and ease of living are all important. And most 55 and older communities are designed with these things in mind. But it's really important to keep in mind that 55 and older communities are not for everyone. Some people absolutely love these communities, but others prefer a traditional neighborhood. Maybe you want to live closer to your grandkids so you can help out after school. Or maybe you don't want to deal with the HOA rules. Or maybe you just prefer a mixed age environment. These are all perfectly fine. And thankfully, we have a lot of options and price points here, and we can usually find options that fit your needs. And here in the Corona area, we have two very nice 55 and older communities, Trilogy, Glen and the community of Terramor. Now both are really top-rated 55 and older communities, but they're also very different. Each one has their own pros and cons, but you'll find several different price points, different amenities, and different home styles. And depending on your budget, lifestyle, and long-term plans, one option may fit for you better than the other. And we also have several other senior communities not far away too. Some are priced lower and some are much higher. But we really do have a lot of options that you can take a look at and compare. So if you're thinking about making a move back to Southern California to be closer to your kids and your grandkids, and you're not quite sure whether a traditional home or a 55 and older community would be a better fit, feel free to reach out. I've helped several families facing this exact same question, and I'd be happy to talk you through your options and show you what this could look like if you decide to make a move back to California. Now, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.